What's good, family? What's good, family? Let's talk. Let's gist. Let's vibe. I hope you're doing good. Alright. So today I want to talk about what it means to be confident. A lot of people feel like confidence is something you have to fake. A lot of youth in this generation, they stick to this fake it till you make it mentality. Fake it till you make it. Pretend until people think it's real. Take those pictures that look dope so everybody will think you really got it like that. To impress who? One thing we need to tell ourselves is the truth. And the truth is this. If your forefathers, your parents, if they were not cajoled or deceived, you wouldn't be alive on this planet right now acting stupid. I'm coming. What is this stupidity? When you don't consider what they went through, how do you pick lessons from their experience? Our parents went through certain things, so we wouldn't have to. I grew up and I met my parents working. I was like, hey, is this what life is about? They said I'll go to school. When I'm done with school, I have to work. When I'm done working, or while I'm working, I'll get married. I have kids. And then I'll probably do some investments in stocks, and then old age comes, and then everybody choose whether they go to heaven or hell. I was like, no, I don't know what's wrong with that story, but that story sounds somehow. It sounds somehow. Even as a kid, I knew it was wrong. There's something wrong with it. The point I'm making is this. Your parents went through certain experiences during their lifetime, so you wouldn't have to. If your parents really were successful, you wouldn't need to fake it. If you're faking it, it means they weren't. And if they were it, why don't you address the issue and break generational curses instead of faking it? To impress who? So what? They don't like you. So what? You don't wear designer. So what? So what? Does that make you any less of a human being? Does it? We need to break free from this materialistic society that we have formulated for ourselves. It's like a prison. We need to break free from this prison. And the best way to do it is to validate yourself. Stop seeking external validation. The only way to have confidence is to go within, is to be comfortable in your skin. Whether or not I'm wearing a singlet or a shirt, or I'm not without any shirt, I will still speak. It wouldn't change anything. So here's the thing. Why does what you wear, how much you have in your bank account, what you have in your pocket, why does it seem to bother you so much? I know without money you won't be able to afford certain things. Yes, it's true. But does that make money everything? What is this money that we're even talking about? What is this materialism? What is this fake it till you make it? What is all this talk for? The money you're slaving your whole life to gather is being printed by a group of people who don't wear, who don't walk in your shoes. They don't know what it feels like to be in your place. So why are you trying to look like that? You need to realize that there are more valuable things in life than paper. There are a lot more valuable things in life than paper. We've been deceived to believe in paper over physical assets in nature. Somebody will give you money and will collect your land. Money that he printed. If that's how you are doing it, then it's only a matter of time before I print what I will use to buy your whole continent. What's happening today? What's happening today? Look at the whole Africa as a continent and tell us that this is not a sign of witchcraft. Please tell us. Tell me. It shouldn't be so hard to come together, to unify, to be as one house. We already look the same. Why are we hating ourselves again? Why are we competing amongst ourselves again? There is an enemy in our house, and he has turned our minds against each other, and he has made us feel like we are different from each other. But I can categorically tell you, I am no different from any African in any African country. The reason why I still refer to it as an African country is because I know that's the only English they would understand. So that's why. But when I speak to my close friends, trust me, I don't even use that word. Because I know who we are as a people. We've just lost direction. And the number one thing that leads to us losing that direction is when we seek external validation. You cannot look in the mirror and tell yourself, look, I look good today. I don't care who's not comfortable with how I look. How I look is comfortable for me. Before you know, you begin to embody an energy that, whether you like me or not like me, I'm still me. And if we are on that mindset, all these competition we keep doing against each other, all these, I bought this car, my car is bigger than your car, my house is bigger than your house, my job is bigger than your job, my school is higher than your own, I'm more educated than you, I'm more experienced than you, I'm older than you, I'm wiser than you, I'm richer than you, all those things will stop. Because we will realize that even if it's one kobo, everybody has to contribute. See, we can fix the problem in society. There shouldn't be any homeless people on the road. There shouldn't be beggars. Our society can be fixed with pennies. That's how powerful we are. But come together now. Let us plan this thing. No. And by coming together, I'm not talking about a protest. I'm not talking about a riot. I'm talking about on a mental level, on a spiritual level, on a self level. When you embrace yourself, you love yourself, you walk on the planet like you are worthy. The planet feels happy for you to step on it. When you love yourself, you won't put toxins in your system. When you love yourself, you won't be trying to impress anybody. Impress who? For what? What reason do I have? You need to embody that energy. It's not something I can force you to do. It's something that you actually have to decide to do. And everybody will be like, of course I love myself now. Okay, you love yourself, right? What did you eat today? Do you know what it's made up of? What is inside? It's a question. It shouldn't be that hard. If this thing is not bad, tell me what is inside. And that explains why we don't even make our foods anymore. Everything, import. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what they've done. Listen, do you know the foods you eat affect how you think? Or you know, the foods you eat, it affects your mindset, how you think, how you see life. Whether you have sense or not, yes, it does. Everything is not all about fornication. They've turned fornication into the only problem that exists. And it doesn't exist as a problem, actually. Why is what I'm doing with my sexuality any of your business? It's between me, my partner, and God. Mind your business. When you begin to tell these people to mind their business, this is where you realize that they don't have anything else to say. Take your power back, oh. It is your power. It is your own. You didn't steal it. You were born with it. You have brain. Think for yourself. When they say knowledge is power, literally, knowledge is power. Because when you don't know, honestly, you don't know that you don't know. The question is, how many things do we as a people not know? It's a lot. Oh. It's a lot. We don't know a lot. And the enemy is banking on you still not knowing, you still being in ignorance, you following the system that he has set for you so that you will never gain enlightenment. Don't you get it? Nobody should be leading you. That's what I'm telling you. They will only lead you to the benefit of their pocket. It's common sense. Lead yourself is what I'm saying. If I'm leading myself, you're leading yourself. We will both find common ground. Because why? Both our heads are working. The brain is working. They told you only use 2% of your brain and you don't question it. What happened to the remaining 98%? What happened to it? What's blocking it from opening? The things you eat. The way you think, the things you drink. Whatever you put in your temple determines the condition of your temple. And you remember in the last video, I think it was the last video. I was telling you how King Solomon never existed. If you want to talk about wealth, talk about Mansa Musa. Yes. I'm talking to my brothers in Mali. They know they knew what real wealth was. When you're talking about wealth, you're talking about gold, talking about land, oil, resources. That's what wealth is. Wealth is not paper. Oh. If you keep working for money, you're going to keep working for money all your life. Why do you think they want to get you educated so bad? Because what can an educated man offer? I have a PhD in so and so. I have a PhD, I have masters, I have this. And so, what skill do you have? What can you do to make the world a better place? What can you do to make your life easier? You'll be looking at you like, actually, I have certificate. That's a piece of paper. The schools these days don't teach us how to think. They just want us to obey whatever same brainwashing formats they've been following for years. School won't make you wise. Oh, school can only sharpen your mind because it could just busy you back forth. But all those divide the X you're solving in school, all those further maths, bro, what effect do those things have in your real life? Question it. They're wasting your time while collecting your money. If you don't decide to wake up, nobody will wake you up. Oh. You have the power to change your own life. So before you go and meet someone who's telling you that, I can change your life for you, please, please, and please, make sure you've done it yourself. And if you don't know how to do it, then ask God. Ask ancestors. Ask angels. Ask them. Just ask. What does the Bible tell you about asking? It said, seek and you shall find. Ask. Is it ask? Ask and it shall be granted unto you. Yeah, right. We still know Bible. But you get what I mean. Take your life serious because it's yours. Think for yourself and question everything. I guarantee you, what they're telling you life is, you self don't see I'm saying look what's in life be. You can see that something is wrong, something is missing. Oh yes. And what's missing is you. You've been unaware for a long time. And it's time for you to be aware. To help yourself, stop following what other people are following. Create your own path. And it starts with loving yourself. Self-love. When you love yourself, you begin to love the energies that produced you. Your father followed your mother followed your father has the other father, your great-grandfathers, you begin to honor them. It's not worship, it's honor. It's not worship. You're not supposed to worship anything out of yourself. Nothing out of you should worship. But you should honor your father and your mother so that your days shall be long. Honor your ancestors. There's nothing demonic about that. Leave another person's ancestors for him. Stop going to drag what it's not your own. Leave it alone. This is why Africa is the way it is. Leave it alone. Focus on you. When you're done with you, focus on your partner. You're done with your partner, focus on your children. Focus on your family. Focus on your. That's how we can be able to spread it. Because as you're working on yourself, I'm working on myself. I'm not trying to force you to my church. You're not trying to force me to your mosque. It's not about any organization. It's about you. You're a human being, right? Good. Love yourself. Self-love is all that matters. Self-love. All day, every day. I'm Odafe, and I am a messenger for my ancestors. Peace, love, and light. Have a nice one.